Good morning, my Real News Midday TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning, decomposing body of missing 80-year-old Gregory Parker Portmore boy found in car. The decomposing body of 80-year-old Navardo Blackburn, who was reported missing over the weekend, was on Monday found in his community of Gregory Park in Portmore, St. Catherine. The body was discovered in an abandoned car along Melvin Avenue in the area. Blackburn, who is autistic, lived on Queens Avenue in the community. The body was identified by his mother and relatives, who along with others went to the area with the police as they searched for the boy. The police had reported that Navardo was last seen at a play field in his community about 4:30 p.m. on Saturday. He was later reported missing. The crime scene was cordoned off and the forensic investigators were called in. Licensed firearm holder in custody over shooting of neighbor during dispute. A licensed firearm holder was on Monday taken into custody by the police in connection with the shooting of a neighbor, including in his head, during a dispute in Papine, St. Andrew. The incident happened along Tavern Avenue and was captured on security camera. The deceased has been identified as 57-year-old Norris Farquharson, who worked for a utility company. In the video, the man in custody is seen confronting Farquharson, who is wearing a hard hat and a workman's vest, reportedly about being in his yard. The news was informed that they both live at the same address in a yard. Farquharson pointed out that they were both now standing in the lane away from the premises. An argument ensued. "Lick me no, lick me. Lick me and draw a gun pa me no, lick me," said Farquharson. The other man stepped back, reached for his waistband, pulled a gun, and opened fire, hitting Farquharson twice, who fell to the ground. "And if you drop on me, boy," said the man repeatedly, while still with a gun in his hand, and as he spoke to persons who rushed from their homes to see what was happening. Farquharson was transported to the University Hospital of the West Indies, where he was pronounced dead. Hanover man listed as person of interest. The Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigations Branch of the Jamaica Constabulary Force has listed one man as a person of interest in relation to a case currently under investigation. He is David Adino, otherwise called a Coolie or Indian, whose last known address is Blemham, Hanover and Grange Hill, Westmoreland. Adino is asked to report to the Lucy Criminal Investigations Branch by 8 a.m. on Wednesday, May 28. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Adino is urged to call the Lucy Police at 876-956-2304, the Police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. Woman accused of stabbing granddaughter granted $250,000 bail. A 60-year-old vendor was granted bail in the sum of $250,000 with one or two sureties when she appeared in the Kingston and the St. Andrew Parish Court on Tuesday to answer to a wounding with intent to charge. Charmaine Plummer is accused of stabbing her granddaughter during a confrontation in the downtown Kingston shopping district on May 25, 2025. The incident reportedly followed a verbal dispute during which Plummer allegedly used abusive language and threatened to have her granddaughter harmed. The complainant, who is also a vendor and a single mother, tearfully declined mediation in court, stating, "She almost killed me. 1 inch from my heart she stabbed me." Plummer wept as the charges were read. Senior Parish Judge Sancho Burrell suggested restorative justice as a potential path, but respected the complainant's emotional stance. As a condition of her bail, Plummer must avoid any contact with the complainant, refrain from vulgar or threatening language, and report daily to the Kingston Central Police Station between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. The matter is set for case management on September 15, 2025. Police Federation presses government on salary and insurance. Jamaica Police Federation Chair Sergeant Arlene McBean who is urging the government to offer members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force an improved salary package, has pointed out that 50 claim items under the 2025-2027 salary proposal have been submitted to the administration for consideration. She is also advocating 100% health insurance coverage for cops. The calls came Tuesday as she addressed the first day of the Federation's 82nd Annual Joint Central Conference being hosted at the Princess Grand Jamaica Hotel in Green Island, Hanover. According to McBean, on February 19, she made a presentation to the leaders of a police joint branch board at the Police Officers Club where the relevant adjustments and the submission were made. They just said, listen, this will be it. With our country experiencing such a reduction in crime, with our country experiencing that level of reduction, when it comes down to murder, major crime, the men and women are shining. The men and women are working. Even when our payslip comes with the money short, without the money, we are working. When it's short, we are working. So guess what? The time is now. The transformation is before us. The success is there and it is clear. We're looking forward to a successful negotiation, stated McBean. She argued that the Federation is looking forward to a Jamaica Constabulary Force that will be able to attract regional partners to join. So I'm simply saying we want to see some Caribbean persons come here and say, Jamaica pays. They pay their police so well that I have to join the Jamaica Constabulary Force, stated McBean. The Federation chair assured the gathering that she will not relent in ensuring that the relevant benefits and remuneration are given to the men and women who sacrifice their time and energy to serve, protect, and reassure the citizens of Jamaica. We deserve to be paid on time, in real time, and have a proper system where we do not have to get messages to say that your payslip will not be ready today, but we have an advanced system, advanced technology to send the thing to us that we can track how we are paid, argued McBean. She also used the opportunity to call on Commissioner of Police Dr. Kevin Blake and the Minister of National Security Dr. Harris Chang, who were both present at the conference, to address the ongoing issue of overtime payments. Minister, we really want the overtime thing to be fixed. We want it to be fixed, Commissioner, because it is a distraction to the men and women. Can you imagine our overtime system being fixed? Just imagine a fixed overtime system. You will have consistency. Some persons, they work 20 hours, and when they work 20 hours, they are paid for 5. We don't want that anymore. We want a fixed system. And your Federation, I can tell you, Commissioner, we have been following that and working with the workforce management system to make it work for all of us, assured McBean. She said the Federation is looking forward to a system where its members can purchase a Benz, BMW, or a Toyota Prado instead of a Toyota Probox. Understand what I'm saying? Not a Probox. So I'm thinking, colleagues, that we have to aim high. The days of Proboxity are done for members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, insisted McBean. She also told the conference that the Federation is crying out for 100% health insurance coverage. However, she thanked the Minister of Finance and the Public Service, Favour Williams, for suggesting that it be placed in the next proposal. Pump attendant pleads guilty to stealing over $240,000 from customers' debit card. A former pump attendant pleaded guilty to stealing over $243,000 from a customer's debit card when she appeared in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on Tuesday. 23-year-old Lisa Morris pleaded guilty to unauthorized access and theft in relation to an incident in which $243,266.89 was withdrawn from a National Commercial Bank debit card without authorization. The withdrawals happened between December 9, 2024 and December 11, 2024. According to reports, the complainant visited a petrol station in Kingston to purchase fuel. He handed his National Commercial Bank debit card to Morris to complete the transaction, but inadvertently left without retrieving it. The following day, the complainant realized his card was missing when he attempted to use it for another purchase and soon began receiving transaction alerts from his bank. After retracing his steps, he concluded that he had left the card with Morris. When she appeared before the judge on Tuesday, Morris, who has been on bail, explained that she had recently secured employment at a fast food restaurant and was only able to raise $50,000 towards a repayment. She committed to repaying the remaining balance in 3 installments: $50,000 on June 13, 2025, $100,000 on June 27, 2025, and $78,000 on July 15, 2025. Her bail was extended with the condition that she reports to the Kingston Central Police Station every Wednesday and Saturday between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. Guys, thanks for watching. Please join us this afternoon at 2 p.m. for another news update.